like glue, but never stuck on me. I wanna move. And do. If you want,
I think that'll work. What do you think? You're like hiding behind. The thing is, it makes me nervous that it's windy and these are gonna blow over here. And I just created this spreadsheet for inventory because before I was using just a notebook and it was getting like a hassle. So I just decided to switch over to a spreadsheet to make things easier. So now I'm gonna go through and count everything and see where I'm at, see if I need to order anything for next weekend. So I got some paper to test out with my printer because I needed to print postcards for my patrons and I wanted to try to do them myself instead of go through a printing service. So I'm gonna try it out today. Not bad. I think that's pretty good for a first try anyway. I swear I thought something was gonna go wrong. There's this tiny spot right there. But it looks great. So the paper is definitely working. It's just my printer is very temperamental. I'm trying another one to see. But I also got the paper and a lot of the pages are bent. So I'm gonna have to email them to see if they can like refund or send another. Because that's not it. I didn't print all of my prints in 4x6 because I'm not sure how they're going to do in this size. Also, this is like an art fair, not a convention, so like people's tastes are a bit different, but I definitely want to be prepared and just make sure my table looks full. Oh, I haven't been putting stickers on these. Done. So I recently got this print from Fireball Printing to see how the print quality was, and I thought it was really nice, but I also wanted to try printing at home because I do have a nice Epson printer. So I printed, oh no, the tape got stuck. Okay, whew, that's good. Printed this at home on like a matte 80-pound paper, and I think it came out super nice. So I actually think I'm gonna start printing from home because I can't really tell the difference. Like this is the same paper as this, and it looks very, very close. So yeah, but I'm just gonna package these because they're 8.5 by 11s, and I was doing 8 by 11. I don't know where I got that number, 8 by 11 instead of 8.5. So I was like doing all my custom sizes type things, but I just got new packaging for the 8.5 by 11 to match this size paper. Hi guys, so I just got home and I'm so happy. My Square reader finally arrived. My Salem Arts Fest is tomorrow, and I was afraid that I was gonna have to use PayPal here again. I love PayPal. I've been using it for the past 2 years. But recently I started making more at shows and stuff, and I found out at Anime Boston that they hold your money if you reach a certain amount, and then you can't get it for like 30 days or so. You can't transfer it to your bank account. Just everyone else has Square, and it goes directly to your bank account, so I figured I would just try this out and see how it differs. I think there really is like no huge difference. The percentage per transaction maybe is a little bit different, but overall I think it'll be good. So it's just this little guy. So gonna give it a try this weekend, and I'll let you guys know how it is. We made it! Oh, I got stuff on my lens. Oh well, I hope it comes out. We finally made it! I didn't film anything setting up because we're super rushed. As always, I can never do this right. But this is my setup. I have my new postcard thing, my prints, my buttons. Hey! Hi, babe. Hi! This is K Rose Illustrations. She's amazing. I love all her stuff. Please visit her website. Yay! Update. Oh. Hi. Hi. Keeping it? What? Keeping it? Yeah, keeping it. Probably. So a little update. It's going okay, a little slower than we expected, but the weather is awesome and we've made a few sales. My good friend Chuck is here, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I like the Square reader so far. It's working out great, so we'll see how it compares to the PayPal when I'm done. So it's picked up a little bit. We took down one of the sides of the walls to open it a bit. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, I went to go visit some friends. John's studying. So it's an okay day. I think I at least made up the space. So Kelly just left. So now it is just my side. But I went to Acid Earth Shop and got some more earrings because they're amazing. I love them so much. I have other ones that have crystals, like actual crystals hanging down. So good. So yeah, it's about 7, so I'm probably gonna start breaking down. And I think I did okay today. Not the best, but you know, can't win them all.
All the money can buy. Hold me, wear me, love me, treat me. I am. Drive me, fly me, taste me, amaze me.
birds aren't too loud. I'm afraid they're going to be. Okay, so I wanted to just kind of talk about what happened at Salem Arts Fest, because I'm upset with myself with what happened. So now that I've had time to think on it, I like feel so much better about it, but in the moment I thought it was going horrible. I thought it was like not a good day at all. So I guess from the beginning I wasn't prepared, even though I thought I was. Like the night before, I was telling John how like calm I felt, and I felt prepared, and it's just gonna be a breeze, like we've done this before. But we got there and I was not prepared at all. I didn't do my full setup, so I wasn't sure exactly where everything was going to go. It took forever to set up, and I got really frustrated very fast. And I embarrassed myself in front of my friend Kelly, who was tabling with me, and I felt really bad because I took so long to set up. I was invading her space, so people that were coming by couldn't really come in yet. And I just, like, I really embarrassed myself with being so frustrated, and I was seriously, like, I stomped my foot at one point. I was just so frustrated, and I just, I don't like that side of me at all. So setup took a while. Eventually we figured it out and got everything up. I think what took a while was my prints weren't all packaged, and I wasn't sure where I was placing certain pieces on my pegboard, and I just thought for some reason I could do it in the moment, and it's not true. So next time I'm definitely going to do a full setup, instead of just like half-ass it. Like it doesn't work. So from the very beginning I was embarrassed and frustrated, so my mood was already off. And then we realized that our spot was kind of far away from the main festival, and that kind of made me a little upset, because the festival was in this like square place downtown Salem, and we were kind of at the end, and I didn't see any signs pointing towards us. I mean, there was quite a few vendors near me, so people did see the tents and they came over, but I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, I should be down there. Like, this sucks. I don't know why they put us down here. Like, did they overbook people? Did I do something wrong? Like, do they not like me? And I just had so many negative thoughts that wasn't helping. And then I started thinking about sales and how different it was from my last show, which was Anime Boston, which is a big mistake, because Salem Arts Fest is not Anime Boston. It's a local arts fest, not an anime convention, so I don't know why I was expecting kind of a similar outcome. So that was bad on my part, and overall I made okay for Salem Arts Fest. I made a little over $300, and I don't know why that annoyed me, because that's like that's a good number for those shows for me. I think just a bunch of things combined, I thought it was a horrible time. And when we were packing up and leaving, I was very quiet in the car, and John didn't know what to do, and then he was like, what's on your mind? And I just like spewed all these negative thoughts, and he stopped me and he was like, okay, so you just told me everything that went wrong today. Now what did go right? And then I thought about all the positive things. The weather was beautiful. It was like the most perfect day, best day weather-wise you could have asked for. And people were out. They were out and about and looking around. I was able to meet my friends, or see my friends again, Maura O'Connor and Acid Earth Shop, Hannah and Ricky. You guys are just amazing, and you made me smile in a trialing time. I got to table with my best friend Kelly. Like, that was awesome, and I love her artwork and just hanging out with her because she's amazing. And I got to connect with new people. The person next to me, Amelia Leonard's, her artwork was amazing and so inspiring, and she agreed to do an art trade with me, which I just feel so thankful for. And I also got to talk to a few people about commissions. So I was like, oh, I guess, yeah, like that did make me really happy. And then, yeah, the sales weren't bad, even though I thought they were horrible, but that's just because I was comparing to an anime convention. So after I slept on it, I then realized that it was just my negative thoughts and me being too harsh on myself and getting very frustrated, and I think it would have been a lot better if I didn't get so worked up about my setup and just kind of went with the flow. And even though it took me a while to set up, if I had a better attitude towards what happened, I think I would have had a better time. Overall, it was good, and I realized my mistakes, and going forward I'm going to prepare more, try to have a better attitude if I feel myself getting worked up. It made me realize I'm human, I'm not perfect, and these things happen. But you can just move forward from here. Convention updates. I did finally hear back from Fan Expo Boston, so I'm going to be there in August. And then I'm also going to be tabling at Rhode Island Comic Con in September. So that's super exciting. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you to my 406 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around as I just try a bunch of new and different things. It means a lot. And also thank you to my patrons. You guys are awesome, and I love you so much. Thank you for being part of my panda army, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
Now I gotta go.